In Jamaica, Information Minister Senator Sandrea Falconer is taking local journalists to task over disparaging comments made against her. The local press was unimpressed that they were barred from interviewing Prime Ministers David Cameron and Shinzo Abe during their visits to the island 2 weeks ago. The government, including its chief spokesperson, Minister Falconer, was criticized for not doing enough to protect the interests of the press. But addressing a Jamaica House briefing recently, Information Minister Sandrea Falconer sought to clear the air. She said she wasn't a part of the Jamaican team that planned the visits. Ms. Falconer noted that the Japanese delegation made it clear that they would not take any questions from the media.
Representations by the Jamaican side for at least one question were denied. On Wednesday afternoon, just before the signing ceremony at the OPM, I met with members of the Japanese delegation and appealed to them to allow our local media access. This request was politely denied.
As it relates to British leader David Cameron, Ms. Falconer said his campaign agreed to accept one question from the media. However, she says that decision was whittled down to none. Ms. Falconer explained that she expressed her dissatisfaction to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Information Minister disclosed that she also contacted the British High Commissioner to Jamaica, David Fitton, for him to appeal for consideration for the Jamaican press.
This call took place on Tuesday afternoon, shortly after 1 o'clock. I told the High Commissioner that it was not appropriate for the visit to happen without any interaction with our Jamaican media. I also told him that if a full-blown media event could not be accommodated, at the very least, one media house should be allowed to interview the Prime Minister. I was told by Foreign Affairs and GIS the following morning that interviews would be facilitated for 3 media houses right after the wreath-laying ceremony at the National Heroes Circle. You can imagine my shock when I heard that the British High Commissioner to Jamaica had said that at a press briefing that barring the media from asking questions of the Prime Minister was not their doing. A subsequent statement from the British High Commission has now established that I had spoken the truth on my Facebook page. While I'm satisfied that the High Commissioner has set the record straight, there are issues that I am compelled to address today.
Ms. Falconer asserted that the issue brought her integrity into disrepute. She said with the exceptions of 2 media houses, no one sought an official comment from her or the Office of the Prime Minister on the matter. The Information Minister said she was accused of lying, which she described as erroneous.
My integrity was brought into disrepute by erroneous statements, including by members of the media who were harsh in their commentary, labeling me a liar or facilitating others who made that claim. It is a well-established principle of responsible journalism that news reports or assertions subsequently found to be incorrect must be promptly and appropriately corrected by the publication or broadcast media concerned. This duty should not be fulfilled in a passing or perfunctory manner. The correction should be done as comprehensively and as prominently. Whenever I speak to you or anyone else, I speak the truth. As a former journalist myself, I respect you and the profession too much to mislead you. It troubles me that sections of the media cross the line of what is accepted as fair, honest, and responsible reporting. They chose instead to impugn my integrity through vitriolic commentary. I fully appreciate that the position I occupy as a public servant is not one immune to criticism. I can only appeal to you to be responsible and fair as you conduct your work to get information and give information and educate the people.